Hey guys, today we are going to talk about depression. Maybe mine. I don't think I have it, but let me tell you a few stories, okay? So in the beginning, life was Gucci. I was born. I had a mom and a dad, stable family, everything. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but hey, my mom was kinda sick. A lot in the hospital. She had asthma. That's not something you could cure back in the day. You didn't even have the machine that you could heal somebody. And then sad but at least one day she came home. I was super happy. Mom, you came back. Oh man, I want to go to the hospital so you can steal some sugar and give it to me. But hey, I'm glad you're back at the house because I want to hug you. Oh man, she was a great woman. But hey, one day my father was home and he was like, hey guys, let's go, enter the car. I was like, what happened, Papa? So he says, Mom is in the car, we have to go now to the hospital immediately. I was okay, get into the car. And I remember I was behind, sitting between two chairs with my body of my mom here and my father driving here. So I'm just chilling, talking to mom and everything seems to be Gucci, right? But I noticed that she wasn't responding properly, so I just started singing, telling her what I did as if she's angry. And you know how kids are, the angrier the mom is, the more you talk, and the more silent she is. Oh, I have to talk nicer. So I kept talking to that body for a very long time. Car broke down. Somebody came behind, tried to help to fix the car. Me talking for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. My father came back into the car. Oh my god, hey pa, everything okay? Let's go to the hospital. Hey mom, when are you gonna come back from the hospital, mom? Mom never responded. Father faked it. Oh my god, hey, what happened? Hey, I thought mom was sleeping. So we drove faster, well I think the same, reached the hospital. Father ran inside, ran back with two big men and picked up my mom out of the car. And then I realized, wait, she's dead. Because when you lift somebody up, the muscles, they still hold a little. Then the hand is like slow. If you're gone, hey, that's like a wet spaghetti. Go watch a video when they remove a baby in the body and they need to wake the baby up. That's how my mom was. That's why I still have that image. I can't watch those babies anymore. So, what's gonna happen in the future? Well, I believe around 8 years old, I realized that, hey, one of my eyes don't even work anymore. Oh, what happened? We don't know. But we do know I have like a lens with a white thing in front of it. And this lens has to be removed. But back then nobody knew how to do it, but they said if you go to Holland, I bet they can operate and remove that. So I was like, ooh, that's going to be over maybe 10-15 years or something. Yeah, I just have to wait. But what's the worst that can happen in those times? Well, maybe when I was 16, I got two eyes that look in front, and suddenly one went whoop, whoop, went to the top. So that means one eye was kind of lazy. 16. When I was 16, I couldn't even take a normal picture that I had those eyes. I couldn't even look at the camera. I was like, damn, this is so freaking depressing. I was not only the weird gay guy at the school that everybody was teasing, but I was also the weird nice boy that wants to be manly, but always the aunties keep telling him, no, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be gangster. Gangster men are bad. Your mother is watching you from heavens. Be a nice boy. So damn, you can see already how hard it was. So not approved in the family, not approved at school, not approved in heaven, and hell seems to be waiting for me. So I was like, nah man, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go to Holland. Let's meet them Dutch ladies because they like black people, right? Reach that, woo, everything is Gucci. No, a little racism here and there. Or you know what, hey, that eye ain't working for me, not even for your internship or your new job. You don't represent, you might scare the customer away. We're not gonna give you any job. So I just studied to try to survive. And then I was like, yo, I could do that freaking operation. Yo doctor, what can you do for this operation? Well, we can remove the lens and hopefully you can watch again. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna do this stuff. Let's go. Bada beam, bada boom. They operate me and then you cannot see. What happened? We don't know. It was a risk. Well, at least we tried. I'm like, yeah, but what about my eye? Well, you approved it. So anyway, the thing was done. They did the thing to my eye. It was still going up in the wrong direction, but even worse, now it's bleeding and everything. Oh, now I remember what happened. The eye was not curing itself like a normal eye because the eye wasn't working. So the body was so gangster and Wolverine, you know, mutant power, and decided to heal me like a huge muscle. So my veins were gangster big and they were exploding. Pa, 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 pa. Imagine, I'm just talking to you, I'm like, ah! That actually happens to me. Not gonna get any girlfriend with that. I remember I told them also, hey, can I get the eye in a glass of water, like in a lava lamp or something like that, because I want to do something like that. Well, guess what? The way they operated to help me with this whole situation, which they did a great job, they actually removed the whole freaking eye in a weird way that I just got pieces. I'm like, what am I gonna do with pieces? You can keep it, do your experiment. I wanted the freaking eyeball. It's like, I'm like, God, why do you do this to me? It's like you and the devil are like, hey, look at this Netflix episode. How much are we gonna rate it? 3-star or 1? I mean, he's a loser anyway. So there I am at the school trying to find a job and everything. Cannot find internship. I failed the school twice because they keep telling me every time you're not doing something. Imagine you're at a school, you failed twice, as if I didn't fail school once already, because they were like, we're gonna be nice, your mom just passed away, you don't have to go to school, but repeat it all over again. And then you're all there with a bunch of kids that see you're bigger. Oh my God, you're stupid. I'm like, damn. Why is my life like that? No wonder I met a woman totally different away from the country that was dancing salsa that made me super freaking happy. But is that the end? Is that everything good? Life started getting finally better? No, because I made a baby. Son had autism, and guess what? Nobody supported me with that. No, you are educating your son wrong. You have no idea what you're doing, because you know what? Look at my kids, they are so better and educated. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? I told he has autism. He doesn't have autism. Let's go drink a beer. I'm like, no, I don't want to go drink a beer, be super happy outside, and then come back to my house and be like, damn, this is freaking horrible. I'm gonna stay here, what I've always been doing in my life, taking all the hits of my horrible life until I'm like, hey man, I'm immune to this. I'm Iron Black Man, you know, and it kind of worked. And I stayed with my kid and it was amazing, because my kid at 3 years old, he didn't talk. At 6 years old, he talks now. But everything I did with him when he was 3, he repeats them, because I was wetting a sponge that wasn't getting wet for nobody to see. And now the person that was critical about my whole situation is telling me, yo man, I'm really sorry why I told you all those stuff, because I realized that the only reason you have this baby is because God gave you this baby, because only you could love this baby that much. Oh man, my enemy made me cry. But is that it? No! There is more. Suddenly, I think everything is okay. I want to see my father, but Papa, I got 2 kids. When we're gonna meet? Bada beam, bada boom. Son, I got cancer. What? But they don't want to operate us because everything is so busy. Woo, we can't do anything in this COVID time. I'm like, oh Papa, well, I will try to help. Hey, stepmother, what you gonna do about it? Well, we're calling. Nobody is helping us. Well, call every day. But they're not doing, just call every day. Be very nice. Hola, 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 hola. And one day they're gonna be like, hey, that's a loophole. We need to call it later. They kept saying hola. Okay, they called. My father went, operated, started to do the whole cancer thing. And it didn't work. It seems my family is allergic to cancer medication. I'm like, what? It hurts too much. My father stopped. Guess what? He couldn't handle a next operation. He died in 11 months. I'm like, what? What do you mean? How did he die? Why? I wasn't ready for this. I wanted to go visit him. COVID, you can't leave. What? Ah, come on, man. I'm locked in freaking Spain. So my father passed away and he never saw my second son in real life, and was like, damn, this is unfair. No father, no mother, 41 years old. No, I was 40. I was an orphan already. You're not supposed to be an orphan at 40 years old. Come on, God. You're having fun, right? Anyway, guess what? It's not the end. Suddenly I have a gangster body, healthy body, muscle, abs. Well, not anymore, but I was healthy, man. And then suddenly somebody decided to push the littlest son. He lands on his tooth. Both tooths went inside. Bram, right? And when I went to the doctor to show him, he was like, oh, that's a hole. The tooth has fallen out. Could you find it? No, I could not find it. Well, I guess the tooth is still out there. Guess what? It's still inside. It was in the flesh. The tooth is coming out right now. I'm like, damn, must have hurt so much. But the only thing that kept me going is because my son that lost these two teeth, he was always happy. He was always happy, smiling me with the tooth, bleeding and everything. And I was like, damn, he is me, but younger, but with an amazing father. Because I realized with time, the longer I live, the better I have the options to even smile once in a while. I love people that hated me because it's still love because you're there with me. So I realized the more you tease me, the better the jokes, the more I laugh, because if I entertain you, at least both of us we're gonna laugh. That was my life. Am I depressed? I have no freaking idea. It's kind of sucks still that I couldn't see my father just because of this stupid COVID. But hey, we have to keep the world healthy, right? Just like my mind. And that is something that I want to talk about officially. Depression is something very interesting. The reason that my mind exploded when my son fell like that is because I was always taking all the hits with a poker face because I could handle it so well. But it wasn't healthy for my mind. So even if I have supposed depression and I had a tactic to handle it and everything, it's not good for your head. So like Michael Jordan keeps saying, stop it. Get some help. It's not a joke. Mentally, men, we're not supposed to do that. Anybody is not supposed to do that. But in my case, I know men, they tell more, be a man. Because now that my son fell like that, it gave me a shock so hard to my brain. I have MS now. This hand isn't working well. My two legs isn't working well. My stomach does weird. I have these weird gangster headaches in my head, especially when I talk about negative stuff. You can see the video that they put about Lead Attorney, about the mom that says, we don't need a father. We just need something that represents a father. It made me feel so bad. For 2 days, I had a horrible headache. I'm not working since September. So, see it as it is, depression or not. Life is very interesting, and the longer you live, the more you will see it. Just don't give up on going forward, because when you do that, you will fall in despair, and there's no big solution for despair. But hey, you do you, I'll do me. Hey, I'm still kinda happy though, and it does feel good to be able to make my kids so happy right now. Hey, something I didn't have. At least I could give it to somebody, right?